Hello, everybody. This is Yoko my reactions, and sorry that I didn't get Monster Rancher up yesterday. Raven Fighter. I was busy doing other stuff that I had to do, and yesterday at work was very long and grueling. I'm wore out. Bad thing is, I gotta go back tonight. Thankfully, I didn't think I have to be there till 4. Let me see. Yep, I don't have to be at work till 4 today, so I'm a little bit luckier. Okay, so what's up? Alright. Who am I working with on Monday? Okay. Okay. Monster Rancher episodes 14 to 16. Episode 14, we find out how Holly's father found Moo. I'm going to assume that the reason they kicked him out of the village is because he was like they could see he was power hungry and they didn't want him to risk like attacking the village chief after losing or doing something else like that, so they kicked him out because that would make the most sense. Otherwise, if not, then I don't know what. Anyway, Genki and the others go to one of Tiger's friends, who's a group of dragons, and try to get them to help them go and get Holly because Moo's castle's floating. So that's the only way they're gonna be able to get up there. At first, they're a little hesitant, but Genki thankfully is able to get them to agree, and they all head out. While this is going on, Moo tries to get Holly to join him so they could rule the world together. Obviously, Holly's against this because, she's got a brain, and she knows that that's wrong, essentially. By the time the guys finally get there, they manage to locate her, and we find out that apparently the magic stone could be used in a different way. Moo uses it to locate his original body. And the others try to escape with Holly. Before anything bad can happen, Pixie shows up and attacks Moo and somehow manages to get the magic stone back. We don't find this out until after everybody has left the building. And Genki catches her on his dragon. So they could possibly have a future alliance in the a future alliance because, they help Pixie out, she's helping them out. Maybe after some time, she'll realize that these guys are actually trying to protect the world. So thankfully they get Holly out and they get the magic stone. Moo doesn't pursue them because now he knows where his original body is. And he's going after it, obviously. And Suezo's got a bit of a point. Like, what's it gonna help if we find the Phoenix and its original body's out there somewhere and we don't know where it is? And I actually mentioned it before it happened, but I was thinking, well, if they were able to find Moo's original body with the magic stone, couldn't they do the same thing with the Phoenix? And they do try it. At first, it doesn't work, but Holly tries again, and she's able to get a read on where it is. So they head in that direction. They end up running across the ocean, and Golem is naturally not going near it, essentially. Because, not only could he possibly not swim, but he's made of rock, and if he was to get in the water, he'd probably sink. And who knows if water would actually damage him, to be completely honest. I mean, he's made of rock. Anyway, they start looking for a port, and, yeah, Golem tosses Suezo in the air again to look for one, and like last time, when they find one, he doesn't catch him. I'm like, yeah, see how long that, see how, often that happens in the future. If I were him, I wouldn't be letting him, I would not be letting Golem throw me anymore if I were Suezo. Like, no, you didn't catch me the last 2 times. No, I'm not doing that again. And with my luck, if I was to let them do it again, same thing would happen. Anyway, they head to the port, and it is abandoned. I don't know for how long, or if it was recently abandoned, but Moo's forces show up. But while they're attacking, a pirate ship shows up and takes out this enemy really easily. And then they show up, and we see it's a different colored Suezo. And, they came there to get apparently some chocolate milkshakes, I think. That's what they said. And, this made me a little uncomfortable. I was like, no, we are not going through this. No. The captain, which, like I said, is a Suezo, a different colored Suezo, or possibly a different species of Suezo, but still a Suezo, like essentially a walking eyeball, has the hots for Holly. Like, no, we are not going through that. No. Obviously, Suezo tries to stop him, and they end up playing a game of cards. And if Suezo and the others win, shoot, what was the captain's name? I don't remember. He'll take them across to head to the other continent because that's where they have to go. If they lose, Holly goes with them. Oh boy. The guy ends up cheating a little bit by using his good vision to see into the reflection on Suezo's eye, which shows his cards. Thankfully, Suezo realizes this after being able to see that guy's card, and thankfully he manages to pull out a win. However, when they're about to head out, Moo's men show up again, and they have to make a run for the ship. Golem was going to stay behind, but Suezo realizes that this guy is afraid of water. Rightfully so, I might add, because like I said before, the water could hurt him if it's similar to like Pokemon where water would beat rock. And also the fact that he probably can't swim anyway. He's too heavy. Thankfully they managed to get him to jump on the ship, barely, as it's sailing away. And the others start helping out on the ship because, they're getting a free ride. They might as well help. Do something to, I guess you could say pay for their ride across the sea. While this is going on, some of Moo's forces underwater, some whale-looking creatures, but they have legs, go and inform their master, who is a bigger version of that, and apparently I think has a issue with the captain, or a past issue with the captain. They go out and try and take out the ship. Thankfully, during this whole scuffle, Golem gets over his fear of water temporarily and takes out the enemy. Thankfully, they manage to pull out a win, but as soon as that's over with, Golem goes right back to hugging the mast because he's afraid to get near the water. And rightfully so, because freaking captain and his men just tossed him overboard to get over his fears, and I'm like, the guy is made of rock. He's going to sink. Whether he's afraid or not, or just can't swim, it's still bad to do that to someone. They don't make him even more afraid, or make him not want to go near water ever again. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you all next time.